On another day, Alna calls over a traveling merchant who apparently knows about the Oni village. Except this merchant turns out to be a frog named Peijindo. Hope that's pronounced right. He explains he belongs to the Frogman race. When Dias and Klaus first laid eyes on him, they were just as shocked as we probably are. But seeing that he's peaceful, they show him the materials anyway, which leaves Pejindu stunned as well. He asks if Dias really defeated the dragon alone. Sensing the doubt, Dias slices the dragon's shell clean in two to prove it. Pejindu is floored by this and immediately orders his men to start unloading the cargo. Once everything's unloaded, he tells them to bring out that as well. And his men reveal two small elf girls. Seeing this, Dias is instantly furious. Noticing that their eyes have lost the spark children should have, Alna calms him down. And together with the elderly woman, they tell Pejindu they have no interest in buying slaves. Realizing the misunderstanding, Pejindu clarifies that they aren't slaves. They're refugees he was forced to register as merchandise, since otherwise they would have died. He explains that in the village where the girls were born, twins are hated, believed to bring misfortune, and were meant to be executed right after birth. Their parents fled the village with them instead, but the strain proved too much, and both parents eventually fell ill. Before dying, they begged Pejindu to look after the girls. He initially refused, but when he was offered enough money to formally register them as cargo, he had no real choice but accept. Kneeling before Dias, he begs him to buy the girls, admitting he's deep in debt and has no way to keep supporting them. Alna confirms everything he's saying is true, and that both girls glow an intense blue, seeing they pose no threat. Dias agrees to take responsibility for them and offers to cover the cost of the materials used so far. Pejindu immediately closes the deal and heads off, leaving the girls in Dias's care. Dias picks them up and starts asking questions, including their names, but neither answers. He considers just giving them new names himself, which makes the girls cry out in protest. So he asks again, and this time the girl on the left reveals her name is Senai, while the other says she's Ihan. With that settled, Dias sends them off to bathe with Alna. Watching how he handled the whole situation, Klaus remarks that it was honestly impressive. Dias brushes it off, saying he's used to this kind of thing before the war. He practically acted as a father figure to other orphans. What a genuinely good guy. After their bath, Dias notices the girls still don't fully trust him, but for now, just knowing their names is enough. Grandma Maya, however, senses that these girls aren't fully human and decides to keep a close eye on things going forward. Alna gives each sister a medallion, explaining that Sinai means beautiful as the moon, and that the medallions themselves are imbued with the moon's sacred power. Hearing this, the sisters break down crying, remembering how their parents used to call them by these names. Dias tells them they've been incredibly strong and encourages them to cry as much as they need to. The Bia help comfort them as well. Dias then asks Alna about the language behind the meaning of their names. She explains it's an ancient language that now only survives in legend, and admits she's starting to doubt the Oni are the only ones who still preserve it, meaning the girls' people may have had some connection to the Oni after all.